The first dream I remember, I'm at home and I'm in the washroom. I'm in my washroom and I realize that stuff have been moved around, like fixtures have been actually moved around. The light's been changed. The mirror on the wall, like the medicine cabinet, is a little different. The towel, like the hand towel rack, has been shifted or moved or something. And suddenly, I just kind of realized that somebody has like redecorated my bathroom. And actually, I think I realized that my mom had asked one of my uncles or a relative to basically remodel my bathroom for some reason. Like I had never asked for it. I didn't know it, and it was just supposed to be like almost like a surprise or just something different. And I think I end up getting pissed off. Kind of, I'm like annoyed. I'm annoyed that they've done this without talking to me, without asking me, and they've just things in my bathroom have been moved around and shifted. And so I leave the bathroom. I don't even know what I was doing. I wasn't doing anything. I was just kind of standing there for some reason. But I think that's how the dream started. And then I open the door and I walk into my living room, and suddenly I realize that I have a dog in the stream, and the little dog has pooped all over the place. And I end up stepping on it or something. I think I end up stepping on the shit on the carpet, and the dog has like done that thing where they sit on their butt and they drag it. So there's basically like there's shit everywhere. And I realized that my mom's there in the house. She had, I don't know what she was doing, but I think at suddenly I'm sitting on the floor, and I don't want to move because I got like dog shit all over my foot. And the next thing I know, my mom's trying to catch the dog or like grab the dog. It's her dog. And then there's a dead animal, not a dead animal, it's like an injured animal in the house as well, in the living room. And it's kind of hopping around. And I think it's a rat. I think I look at it, I see it. I'm like, I tell my mom, oh my God, there's a rat there. And then I think it gets a little closer and it's like jumping around. I realize it's not a cat, it's not a rat, but rather a rabbit. And I think the dog had attacked it and brought it into the house somehow, I think, or it had gotten into the house. So the rabbit's like hopping around all over the place. And it's injured, but kind of looks nasty too. It looks almost gross, like it's like an ugly rodent or something. And it's just the whole living room area looks all nasty and like messed up and dirty everywhere. And I think one of the doors are broken, like the door to outside is not working properly or something. And somehow it's all related to the dog. The dog did all this, but it's a small dog, so it doesn't make sense how it could have done this. But that's, I think then, I think I end up cleaning up some of the shit, and then I get up and I'm trying to catch this. Suddenly, my mom's out of the dream. She's not there anymore, and I'm just in my living room running around trying to catch this injured rabbit. But I'm looking for like gloves. I guess I'm worried about it, diseases or something. So I don't know if it has rabies or something. So I'm looking around for gloves, like big, thick rubber gloves that I can put on so that I can catch this injured rabbit that keeps hopping around everywhere and throw it outside the house. And I think that's it. That's all I remember from that dream sequence. And then I had another dream where I think we're at a resort. I'm somewhere with my family. I think I remember seeing I have sibling. No, yeah, I'm there with family, like relatives, and we're in a hotel. I think we're leaving the hotel, so I don't know where I was, but I just suddenly looked towards the hotel. I think it was like a beach resort, like somewhere like tropical or something. And I look at the hotel and I realize that a couple of my relatives, like I see my sister, I think I see my mom and maybe somebody else, like a cousin or something, they're leaving, like they've packed up and they're leaving the hotel. And I realize like we're about to leave and I haven't like packed up my room yet, like my hotel room. So I rush back to the hotel and it's like pretty close. Like it's just walking distance. Like, but I kind of run towards the hotel. I go to the main entrance and it's an automatic door. Like as soon as I get to the entrance, there's a couple inside trying to come out. So I guess it's like the main entrance or something. So I step aside. I let this older couple out because they press the button. They press like the handicap door button or whatever. The door opens by itself. They come out. I go inside, and as soon as I get inside the lobby, I think like my room is like right on the main floor. And so I go to my room. I open up the door, and it's like a nice room, kind of big, but my stuff is like sprayed out all over the place. Sprayed out? Whatever, it's just laying all over the place. I realize, I go into the room and I go into the room and I realize that my partner is, I don't even know, I have a partner that's either a wife or a girlfriend or something, but I have somebody in there who's with me and they're just in the room. So they're in the room this whole time. And I'm like, I think I tell her that way, hey, we have to go. And I start packing up my stuff and she's just kind of sitting on the bed doing something. I think she's on a computer or like a laptop and they're doing something I think they're sitting on the bed with the laptop or something in their lap. And I basically let them know that it's getting late. We have to go. And they kind of make fun of me because I have to pack a lot of stuff still. And then I point to the corner. I'm like, look, those are all your clothes. You have all these, like a ton of clothes and laundry and stuff that's just been thrown on the floor. Like, that stuff is yours. You have to pack that. And she suddenly realizes that she screwed up and she still has a bunch of stuff to pack. So she starts like suddenly getting up and rushing to like grab all these clothes. And it looks weird because it's like clothes on hangers on the floor. It's just like a crap load of clothes too, like a lot. And so I continue to do my packing while she scrambles to like do her packing because people are waiting for us, I think, to leave or something. I don't know if we have to like catch a flight to leave this resort or we're driving or whatever. But we're just scrambling to quickly pack everything up. And I remember there's a black leather jacket that I had found. I think I found it in the resort and I was like laying on the bed and I'm like, oh, nice. I have this free jacket because I just found it. So I'm going to take that jacket with me. Like I had found it somewhere. Like I'm not stealing it. It was just like a random jacket that had been left behind. I don't know whose it was, but I decided to take that as well. And that's all I remember from that dream sequence. It was kind of short. And then I know I had some more dreams. I think I had a work related dream or something. I think I was at work. Yeah, I'm at work and I'm with I think there's me and a couple coworkers. We're looking for some sort of product at our company's warehouse. Yeah, we're walking around the warehouse in a group. I think there's like 3 or 4 of us, and we're looking for some product that's missing, and we have to find it. And our manager is there, and he's looking, and it's just like a bunch of these long. It's like a huge area, and it's just tons of, I don't even know. It's like tables, but also pallets and skids of products. And we're just looking at, I think at one point we were like outside and inside this building. And somebody has I think I have a piece of paper in my hand, or one of my coworkers does. And we're walking around looking at the piece of paper for it's like a special code and we have to find it. And so we're just walking around trying to find this product. And it just felt like a long time of us just walking around talking and trying to find this random product that's missing that we need to give to a customer or something. I don't know if there's a customer there waiting for it or we're shipping it to somebody, but we're just walking around aimlessly, like trying to find this product badly. That was one dream sequence all in itself, which was very weird. Just literally that, just walking around trying to find some product that's missing. And then I had, I just remembered another part of my dream. Okay, this was so weird and random. Okay, so this dream sequence was kind of short, but okay, it's very hazy, very foggy. I can barely remember it, but I think it's like Star Trek Voyager. I think it was like an episode of Star Trek Voyager, but I think I'm kind of in it as well. Like I'm in the ship, and I see people. It's like a futuristic show. I know it has something to do with Star Trek, but it's like in the future or something, and like even more in the future or whatever. At least from Star Trek Voyager's point of view, and the ship looks different. There's like a, what do you call it, the main area of the ship, the hull or whatever. I forget, like where the captain sits. I can't remember what the hell I call it. But anyways, I see characters from the TV show are in there. So yeah, I think it is Star Trek Voyager because Captain Janeway, that's her name. Yeah, Captain Janeway is there, and I think Tuvok, the Vulcan guy, Tuvok is there. And there's other random characters. I think I'm watching it. I don't know if I'm in it or I'm just watching it like a TV show or movie or whatever. And so there's some weird anomaly going on or something, and I think the spaceship is flying through space, but they're trapped somewhere. And there's like this weird phase thing, like the like they're stuck somewhere, and the walls of the ship are kind of phasing in and out of reality. It's like they're stuck in one of those weird fancy worded, like if, what do you call it? It's like some spatial anomaly paradox thing where it's like it's surrounding the ship or something, and the walls of the ship are affected, and there's some sort of like shimmery, like you can see a light, like it kind of, I don't know how to describe it, but it's like a shimmering. It's like the walls kind of like flicker and shimmer, this weird like color, and then it's some people start like to just get this almost they vanish, like they incinerated, or not incinerated, but what do you call it? Oh my god, they just like they disappear, whatever. They vanish, like they phase out of existence or something like that. It's like, and I think I realized that they're dying when this happens. So I think it is Janeway herself or somebody. It's either Janeway or Tuvok. It's one of those two characters are sitting in a big chair against the wall, and they're talking about like strategies. They're trying to quickly figure out what they can do, and this shifting happens, where like the wall phases and shifts, and suddenly that person disappears, like they just vanish, and other people start panicking and trying to figure out what they can do or something like that. But everyone's kind of lost hope because this has been going on for a while, I think, and they realize there's no way to get out of this situation. Like the ship itself, I think, is slowly beginning to phase out of existence or whatever in this weird anomaly that they're stuck in. And then this part gets really weird because it's kind of like a Star Wars connection suddenly, because I don't even know what to. Okay, so there's like two people with lightsabers, or at least that's what it looked like. They're holding lightsabers, which is a Star Wars thing. So I don't know why Star Wars and Star Trek are, it's like mashed up together for some reason. But anyways, there's these two people, and they're just like, I don't think they're fighting. I think they're just like practicing almost. They're like standing in this big room, this big like part of the ship, the command center, whatever, the main area of the ship, and they're playing. Well, not playing again. They're practicing or something. They're swinging their lightsabers, and at one point they both swing their lightsabers together for some reason. Again, I don't know. It's like they're practicing or just fooling around almost or something. And suddenly somebody else realizes that the energy or whatever from the lightsabers, like as they swing it, like there's some weird energy or force, like some sort of lightsaber force actually ended up affecting that quantum thing somehow. Like the walls that were shimmering, it created like this weird light, like almost like it's repelling it or something. So whoever this person, I don't know which character it was or who it was, but they suddenly discovered that there's an effect. Like the lightsaber energy has an effect on this quantum wall thing that they're trapped in. It can somehow repel it. And so they kind of get excited or something, and they're like, oh my god, we have to do something quickly. So like, I don't remember what happens after that or what they do, but they need to use the Star Wars Jedi lightsaber to their to somehow fix this problem, to repel this energy that's kind of crashing in on the ship or something somehow. I don't know. That's all I remember from it. It makes no sense. That's the last thing I remember from that part of the dream, was just them realizing that somehow that's going to happen. Like they're going to basically get saved with this lightsaber energy or something like that. I don't know how like it kind of ends there. That whole dream sequence just ends with the lightsaber thing, and that's all I remember from that dream. And I think I did have more dreams, but I can't remember anything else. Yeah, I think that's it. That's all I remember.